What's keeping you glued to Instagram for hours without realizing it? Do you find yourself struggling to pull away from the phone? Has Instagram become an obsession that you just can't put down? Is your activity and time spent on social media creating problems in other areas of your life? If so, let's talk about it, because I think I may have a solution for you. So let's talk about it. Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Wintonio, and this is where we talk about how to find the motivation you need to transform your life. And on this topic of social media addiction and using your phone way too much, this of course is something I can relate to. We can all relate to this topic. Some people struggle with this more than others, and I myself have had to use discipline to create an environment here at home where I do the most of my work so that I can be productive every single day, right? My time and energy is sacred, so I have to guard it a lot. And the biggest factor in being productive is actually how I've designed my home environment. And a lot of that also deals with my phone and how my phone functions in this environment. So let's talk about that a little bit more, because we can all relate to this. I mean, look, I have friends on social media. All my friends are online, right? But I have to be disciplined about how I use my time and when I socialize and all that kind of stuff. So just for an example, for instance, I've turned off all notifications on my cell phone so that I can just focus more, and that really does help. So in these videos, I like to use an analogy to describe the problem we are dealing with or addressing, and it kind of helps with understanding the problem in a certain way that everybody understands. And so when it comes to social media addiction and how to manage your use of the phone, let's talk about a runny faucet, right? Your sink, it's runny, the water keeps dripping all day, right? And so the objective, you still want to use the sink and you still need access to water. So the objective in this situation is not to turn off the water, it's to fix the faucet. And so, right, because the problem is that the more the water runs, the higher the bill will be at the very end of the month. So you don't want to pay a penalty for runny water. You want to fix the faucet and not have to turn off the water entirely, because you still want access to the water. Just like in real life, right? You still want to have access to your phone and even social media, but we need to create systems that limit our use of social media because the price of social media addiction is high, and we want to avoid having to pay that price. Okay, so if you're enjoying this video so far, pay the price. It doesn't cost you anything, actually. It's free. Hit like, hit subscribe, please. Support the channel. I'd really appreciate it. Okay, so as mentioned before, on this channel, we like to talk about how to find the motivation you need to transform your life. And the way I do so is by using a framework I created called the 10 Principles of Self-Mastery. And when it comes to this challenge of social media addiction, the principle that's most relevant to this challenge is the fourth principle of focus management. And this principle of focus management states, where your focus goes, your future grows. This principle of focus management matters because energy follows attention. And so if your focus is scattered, you are basically diluting your power. All right, and so the way to apply this principle of focus management is by eliminating distractions, protecting deep work, and prioritizing high leverage actions. Okay, let's break this down in simple terms and discuss 3 action steps you can take to apply this principle of focus management. All right, so the first one is time blocking. Set aside a specific amount of time to get stuff done, right? Let's say on Tuesday at 12 p.m., you know that that's when you're gonna be doing yard work for most of the afternoon, right? You've put it off long enough. No, let's do some time blocking and specifically say on Tuesday at 12 p.m., this is when I'm finally mowing the lawn. All right, number 2 would be environment design. So for me personally, I turn off notifications on my phone to create silence at home and create an environment where I can be more productive. That's just one example, all right? Because I need to have focus to get my work done, all right? And then finally, deliberate single tasking. Okay, so let's say you have a to-do list. It's 5 or 6 different things, but you only have so much time. You look at that list and you say, okay, out of all of these 5 things that need to get done, X, Y, or Z is the top priority from this list. And you say, okay, single tasking, I'm gonna get this one thing done today, if anything at all. It's gonna be this one thing. And that helps you focus your energy on what needs to get done to move the ball forward for the next day. All right, that's deliberate single tasking and saying that nothing else matters as much as this one thing. And so long as I get that one thing done, everything else will fall into place and I will be productive today or tomorrow, or have a great week, great month, great year. So when it comes to implementing any principle of self-mastery, it takes time. It takes time to do the reflection. It takes time to do the implementation. And so to help you with that process, I always offer positive affirmations to help you think about this implementation process in a certain way. All right, so here are 3 affirmations that I want you to say out loud so you can think about the principle of focus management and how to apply it and implement this mindset geared towards creating an environment that is healthy for you and beneficial to your productivity. Okay, so here are 3, and make sure you say them out loud to yourself so that you can internalize the message. All right, so the first one, your focus is sacred. All right, maybe even say to yourself, my focus is sacred. The second affirmation, distraction is a symptom of disconnection. All right, distraction is a symptom of disconnection. Okay, the third one, the third positive affirmation, and make sure you say this out loud to yourself. Okay, here we go. Stop doing more, start doing what matters. Okay, I'll say it again. Stop doing more, start doing what matters. Social media platforms are designed to steal our attention. It's difficult to escape their pull. But with the right mindset and focus, you can design a life that enables you to be less dependent on IG or Instagram or social media in general. And if you are ready to begin your journey of transformation, please consider Your Essence Workbook. It's a comprehensive collection of wellness and CBT exercises designed to help you deepen your self-awareness. So please check it out, Your Essence Workbook. The link is in the description. Okay, everybody, let me know your thoughts on the principle of focus management. What are things you do to minimize distraction and eliminate all of the noise around you and to create a much more peaceful environment so you can get some stuff done? Let us know. Share your stories, share your advice. I'm sure somebody's going to listen and appreciate the things you have to say. Again, my name is Wintonio. Thank you so much for being here. Please support the channel, hit like, hit subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.